Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be checking out the latter half of Sonic CD's OST. If you want to check out the first part, it's on my channel. Quartz Quadrant was the last one we looked at. I also just have to address that my last video I just uploaded about Buck Bumble's OST, I mispronounced the genre of the music the entire video, so I want to apologize for that. It's garage, I believe, UK garage, and I just read it as garage. Listen, it's not a Battle Apple video unless I pronounce something wrong. I also want to point out in the Sonic CD reaction I did, I said title Tempest instead of title Tempest. Thank you to the people who told me that I butchered yet again another name. I'm sure I'll butcher something in this video, so just let me know. I have high expectations just because everything I've checked out thus far has been amazing. This soundtrack is just so well loved by everyone. Even people who don't like Sonic jam out to the soundtrack, and I can see why. It's super unique, and I really appreciate that about it. The next one we have to look at is Wacky Workbench. I didn't say this in the first video, but I am loving the alliterations on all these songs. Ooh, got that riser. Let me turn this up a little. Didn't see it going here. It's cool though. The bass is always my favorite part, man. Listen to that bass. This is like not what I expected, where I thought this would go. It kind of sounds very metallic. I like the little like laser pointing sound. Ooh. It's kind of almost like a blues, but not. Cool ending. Look, I'm not trying to step on any toes, and I don't think it's bad by any means, but for whatever reason, I think it might be like the weakest one I've heard thus far. It's just that following Quartz Quadrant and Tidal Tempest, which were two of the most amazing soundtrack songs I've ever heard, it's like a little bit not as good and still really interesting. We still have to get through the good future, bad future, and the past. So, you know, anything could happen with Sonic CD. That's what I've learned. You can't judge all of them based on one, that's for sure. Let's just head over to the good future and see what we see. Oh, yeah, this is kind of almost late 80s sounding. With the... Oh, this part, it's giving like dial-up. Or like phone. But in a good way, This is cool. They still have those little kind of like lasery sounds. I don't know how else to describe it. Right here. It's very sweet sounding. It's very dreamy. It kind of reminds me of what was that second song we listened to last time? Collision Chaos. I like it. It's a vibe for sure. I like that one more than the present. Usually Bad Future surprises me. Ooh, that's dirty. Ooh. Yeah. Got that same plinky plunky melody, but now it's more metallic. Wow, this one is really cool. Better than the past two. I like these like little voice samples. Creepy. Oh yeah, you kind of got that good future remnants in the back. It's like a little sliver of hope in the bad future. And I love the that part. They're like The harmony's like a little off in a way. I like how it sounds like a little bit weird. The harmony's a little bit weird. That one was definitely at the top of the Wacky Workbench list for me. The past mixes have surprised me before. Let's give it a listen. Ooh. Oh, I like the chords. That's very different. And the melody's like a little bit different. Ooh. I knew this was gonna surprise me. It's like almost like a MIDI saxophone kind of sound, but it works. It really works with that, you know, the fact that it's supposed to sound a little bit more primitive. And you got that super wet. Ooh. That wet bass is... Yep. I thought it would go a little bit down there. You know, you'd think it'd get annoying, like the... But I think it really, really works. And that was cool. It like kind of goes in unison at the very end of that phrase right there. Yeah, it's like an octave higher. I need to go in and look at all the levels and see just how much all these songs match them. I still do want to take a look at the US soundtrack because a lot of you guys were telling me in the comments that the US soundtrack was written in a very short amount of time, so it's even more impressive the fact that, you know, they finished it quicker than the time they would have worked on the Japanese soundtrack. A lot of you were saying that there was like a bunch of licensing issues and that's why they had to remake the soundtrack in the US, because in the 90s there was the whole, it was with all music, like people were just pulling samples left and right and not giving credit. It does seem like there's a lot of samples in the soundtrack, so I understand why they wouldn't want to like press their luck with that in the US. I don't know if you can see Matcha right now. It has like a perfect sploot going on. Can you see that? I still think it's really sick that they used all these samples and really made it sound like a modern pop soundtrack that would have come out around this time. You know, they did their homework. They made it sound really, really fire. This might be the most hyped up song I've heard about from this soundtrack. People in the last video were like, you literally didn't get to Stardust Speedway. It's the best song on the whole soundtrack. I'm ready. My body's ready. What'd I tell you about the samples? Oh my god. Alright, I have to pause and go back. That is such a good intro. First of all, the bass. Might I comment on the bass yet again? An interesting little pitch down sample. This is like, I mean, I know that they all sound 90s, but this is like a different kind of 90s. This is like the really hip 90s. Turntables, of course. Ooh, police sirens. That's how you know it's a good song. Ooh. Wow, that's pretty. They always surprise me with the little like bridge parts. They're so different from the song thus far. They're just throwing it all in this one. They got the police sirens, they got the turntables, they got the weird ass samples. I can see why this was hyped up. I feel like if you're gonna start with one of them, you should start with this one. Then again, I have yet to listen to the other versions, so I mean that's gonna be tough to top, but I'm ready to hear the good future. Dude, if you just had the bass here, it's kind of the effect where it sounds like they're in a bubble, you know, and then it slowly opens. I just feel like this sounds so modern. Ooh. This beat is almost reminiscent of like Palm Tree Panic a little bit. It's kind of giving like beach. That's cool. That sample from the first one, the weird pitch down one, and they kind of matched it to the melody here. And I think I hear the same sample that was like in the original one. That's like the, I don't know what they're saying, but the rhythm's like bup 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 bup. I'm holding on to my titties for Bad Future because Bad Futures go the hardest. Starting strong with the police siren. Got like a dance piano. I like how it's very simple, like they're just going piano for the melody. Wow, this one, it's going hard, it's going hard. Oh, they're really using that sample in this one. Hit me with the orchestra. Oh, I do recognize that sample actually. I don't know if all these are like really well-known samples or they're just kind of random, but it was I've Got the Power, which is from Snap's song Power, which was late 80s, I want to say. That's one of the songs that Snap didn't credit the vocalist who sang that. She had a song that the name escapes me right now, but she had a song where she sang that line, I've got the power, and they snatched that right up. They're like, I'm gonna use that in my song. Maybe Sonic CD also did that. It was the Wild West back then, so freaking cool that they put that in there. Man, this soundtrack is hip. And I know people don't use the word hip, but I use it still, unironically, and this soundtrack is so hip. Stardust Speedway is blowing me away, every single one. And I like every single song on Sonic CD, but at this point, Stardust Speedway, I think I like all three equal so far, and that's saying something. Damn, hit after hit. Let's do the past and see if it's also a hit. I want to like sing along, but it's like, how do I sing along to that? The past mixes be hitting with the bass. Oh, give me that MIDI saxophone. Ooh. I love that. I love that sound. And that piano, it's like a little out of tune, which is a nice touch. Man, but picking a favorite from all the Stardust Speedways is impossible. They're all so good. They're all so S tier. I think Bad Future and the present one probably went a little harder. Man, they're so evenly matched. This next one we're looking at is the last one that has like variations on it, and it's called Metallic Madness. And then I'll probably check out a couple like miscellaneous tracks that are down here. So Metallic Madness, present. Ooh. It's very urgent sounding. We got a full-fledged rap. What the hell is he saying? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Wow. That's so freaking cool, bro. This is like orchestra hit heaven. Ooh, what a cool ass solo. I love that Sonic CD was not afraid to, you know, throw some solos into their songs, into the levels, because, you know, soundtracks, they have kind of a verse and a chorus kind of structure, and they would just let them go ham and solo over it, and it's freaking awesome. This part almost sounds like it could be like Halloween music if you put it on in the background. Goes hard as hell. What's new? That one is definitely giving like, we gotta go, we gotta hurry up, like the world's about to end. Let's go, Sonic. Oh, it's very calm now. This one's kind of cheesy sounding. Ooh. Okay. It's giving Zoo Tycoon. It's just reminding me of like a safari. Wow, what a stark difference from the present. Only thing that's really the same is like the orchestra hits. Oh. Yes. Oh, how pretty is this solo? I don't know why I got chills on that one. The little like call and response here. And then they come together. It's just so sweet sounding. That was cool. I like how different it was from the present one. The bad future is really just anybody's best guess. Got another rap? Oh no, evil laughter. Yeah. This is definitely like final level kind of territory, I feel like.
You can do anything, so don't even try it. Get some help.
What do you say? Don't even try it? Yeah, very cool chords.
Sonic, dead or alive, is mine.
Sonic Dead or Alive is mine. Dude, they went hard in the 90s. They didn't give a shit. They're like, Sonic's gonna fucking die if you don't win. I'm guessing it's like Metal Sonic is talking and then Robotnik is evil laughing over the top. So that's a nice touch. Just, it's very creepy, but it also is really funky. So it's a nice mix. Let's check out the past mix here. I like that piano. Wow, this one's surprising me. Kind of have that same part. But they're also different. Yeah, this is giving like battle. It's very intense. Harmony's so cool there. And I feel like that one doesn't sound as like old, I guess, as the other past mixes, if that makes sense. That was the last of the levels. We do have a boss theme, so I'm guessing this is going to be even more intense sounding. It's boss with 2 exclamation points. Okay. When you gotta fight Robotnik, but you also want to groove. The like early 90s style rap is so cheesy, but I love it so much. Ooh. I like that little chord there. My name is Emma and I'm here to say I want to be with you in a major way. Alright, that one was really unexpected because I didn't think a boss theme could sound so mellow and just cool and just chill, honestly. But the next one's called Final Fever, so I'm guessing this is just the completely last level. Let's see. Oh yeah. Now this one's giving boss. I'm surprised this one is not the boss level. Because you know when there's opera in a video game in the back, it's like, shit's going down. Ooh, and the spooky organ as well. This one sounds a lot more like traditional, like, video game music, I guess. Because everything so far is like, you could hear it on just a normal album at the time. Pretty harp. That one's definitely spooky. You could add that to your Halloween playlist and play that and nobody would bat an eye. Let's just take a look at the DA Garden. Not sure what this is. Ooh. Wow. I love the bass with that rhythm is very like almost like house music. The bum 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 bum. The bass is just like so heavy and great and amazing. And you got the nice bird sound effects, very ambient. That's a cool rhythm. I like that. That's nice. I don't know, it's a very peaceful song. I like this part. Everything goes up. Little breakdown moment. It's very like magical sounding. Wow, I like that one. Yeah, even though there's not any like variations on it or anything, it's not, I guess, a traditional level. That's probably one of my favorites so far, even though it's not really a legit level. Let's just check out Special Stage, which is the last kind of stage here. Okay. House music. Oh my gosh. I really like this one. Even though it might sound really simple, but like this stuff is like right up my alley. I like the like weird harmony that they're using again. Just bring everything up a half step and it just increases the energy level. Sonic CD knows how to do it. Yeah, listen to this harmony here. It's so cool. You could play that in like a club in the 90s and people would probably be like, yeah. Damn, what can you say? I see why people go crazy over the soundtrack. I too am rabid for it. I hope you guys enjoy me checking out the second half of this soundtrack. Thank you guys for suggesting like super kick-ass music. I'm absolutely eating. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!